Welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're gonna go in. Let's go.
I was a millionaire before I was a millionaire, and I was preparing for everything to come because let me tell you something, you gotta know that you him before you become there, before you arrive.
Like,
yes,
you can mean him.
you do.
Act then you will become. Even fake it like you're you know what I mean? I have no doubt in my mind that I'm the great, that I will be the greatest of all time. In my head already, I'm better than everybody.
I know what I know. I've listened to myself enough to know none of you can hear what I'm hearing.
It all starts with being delusional enough to understand that you are capable of doing it, and delusional enough that you will make it happen.
You are what you think about. Everything that you think about, you become. Thoughts lead to actions. Actions lead to behaviors. Behaviors lead to lifestyle.
You have the power of choice. You can decide to be rich.
You have to have the self-belief that you can. You have to believe that you're worthy of becoming successful, rich, and wealthy.
Perception on how we see things, guys. We create it or we destroy it right here. You're either living your dreams or living your fears, one or the other.
I want you guys to believe. Don't just listen to me. Feel me in your soul. Believe you can win. Believe
I can win.
You can win.
If you believe, man. If you believe, and if you want it, and if you want to work hard enough for it, it can be so. Because there's no difference from me and you. I just really wanted this. I wanted it bad.
You know you can actually do this, right? You can actually win. Like, you actually can have and accomplish your dreams. Like, you actually can do that. You can take over you can do whatever you want. You can do this, man. A year and a half ago, I was living in my parents' house.
Don't let someone stop you. This dream so big that your dreams are the ones what uplift you. And they are the dreams that are planted in you to do and conquer and just make something of yourself for who you want. Dreams are there to be dreaming rather than someone hating on what you want. Keep dreaming. Be delusional, even if no one else sees it, because it's you who sees it. They don't need to see it. As long as you see it and you see yourself improving every day, that's all that matters.
I had $130 in my account. You can do anything.
But if you want to see if you're a brave person, wait when things go completely to pieces, when things are the worst, when your very best deal falls apart and your rent is late and you're tired and you're sick and everybody is mad at you and your car doesn't work, then it's the person that picks himself up and says, nothing is going to stop me. You know, the best quality in the world that you can develop, and I give it to you, is to develop the quality of being unstoppable.
I will never quit. I will persevere, and I will thrive on adversity. I will be the one. I hold myself to that standard.
I am the captain of my ship and the master of my fate. If I don't say it, if I don't believe it, no one else will.
I will win.
Develop the quality of being unstoppable. Say in yourself that no matter what life throws at me, it'll never stop me. No matter how rough it gets, I will never quit, and nothing will ever stop me. Make the decision that you can be tired, you can be worn out, but nothing is ever going to stop you.
Don't spend major time with minor people. People doing nothing want you to do nothing with them. People going nowhere want you to go nowhere with them. If you want to change your life, change your relationship. If you're earning $50,000 a year, but really desire to earn $100,000 a year, well, then you have to hang out with people who are earning $100,000 a year and copy their system.
Is that not unhealthy?
Systems.
I don't know. Do I look unhealthy?
Systems are a lot of things that you gotta know. That if you're building stuff on systems and you want to be like someone, you're inspired by someone, go and speak to that person. Who cares if they're famous? Just people at the end of the day, just living. So go and speak to them and say, look, how do you do this? And then I'll show you how. If you just say, I can't do this, then your brain's giving up. You need to say how, because that brings the fire to your brain, and your fire gets the energy in your brain to do more. Be more.
Take a look at this physique. I'm in phenomenal shape, in body and mind. To me, what's unhealthy is living an unhealthy life. To me, what's unhealthy is getting up and going through the same day, every day of your life, 9 to 5, in an office or in a... That's unhealthy. That beats your mind. I don't work. I love what I do.
Yes.
One life. Just one. Why aren't we running like we're on fire towards our wildest dreams? We got one shot at this. Why aren't we like the crazy one? I want people to look at me, that guy is nuts. Good.
Yes.
I got one shot at this life. I'd rather you call me crazy and a dreamer than a settler.
Be crazy.
You don't know me at all.
I would rather be crazy than live a life I don't even enjoy. I enjoy this. I enjoy just streaming. I enjoy just getting on here and expressing myself and feelings. I enjoy it all. Because that's what makes me me. And that's the only thing that's going to make me me. Because I am myself. No matter what. No matter how much I fail. No matter how much I lose. It's all going to work out to win. And I will win. And you got to tell yourself, you got to win. That's what I did. And you win big. Win bigger than anyone else. When you work in silence, no one else sees that. And they're not meant to see that. Because it's you building yourself better for you.
A lot of us don't believe that we can achieve the impossible. And along my journey, I started realizing, man, I got to tell some people about this, man.
The most important part of becoming a millionaire is not the money, but it's the person you have to become a millionaire.
Oh, yes,
you have to become a totally different person to go from zero to being worth more than $1 million. Most people are thinking...
You got to be disciplined. You got to be getting up every single day because you want it. You see it, you want it. You want it so bad that you got to do it every day to accomplish your dream.
Of how little money they have, they worry about being broke, they worry about lack and poverty, and they're wondering why they're not flourishing financially, because they're thinking about poverty and lack rather than prosperity and abundance. Once you become a millionaire in your thinking, then it's only a matter of time before you quickly restore that amount of money in your reality. So the starting point is to change our thinking.
Visualization. Visualization is the beginning of creation.
Money is coming.
Beginning
the perfect home is coming.
Oh.
Your new car is coming. Woo. The best holidays. Leave that, but I am on. Keeping on.
The most difficult thing I've ever done was to believe it could happen to me.
It can happen to me.
Difficult part. To believe.
The version of you that makes 10K a month already exists, not in the future, right now, in your head. And the only reason that you're not him yet is because you don't actually believe it's possible. Not for you anyway. You'll believe it for other people, you'll watch someone else do it and think, yeah, fair play, makes sense. But when it comes to you, there's this voice in your head that's like, nah, it's not realistic. And that's the only thing stopping you. Because your brain doesn't work on logic, it works on belief.
8 months from now, you could be living a whole different life. A life that seems unattainable. A life that you only ever see online. A life that scares you so much because of how out of touch it seems. You could do it. That could be you. That will be you if and only if you become delusionally confident that you can quite literally do anything you put your mind to.
So the truth is, I didn't become a millionaire by chasing money or doing harder or working 12 hours a day. I did it by becoming somebody else. It's not fake until you make it. It's not pretending. It's not all these bullshit that you have to mask yourself or rent a Lambo. I did it completely authentic. However, I became a completely different person.
I will never quit, because if you quit, you're done. You may still be alive, walking around on this earth. You're done.
But I finally realized that, and I want to share this with you, if you give up on your dreams, what do you have left?
What do you have left? Nothing!
Nothing. I can't live that way. I can't live that way. I have to live on the edge.
Every man at some point in his life needs to know what it's like to have his back against the wall. Every man ought to know what it's like to have no choice but to succeed. Because if you can perform when the pressure is on and the stakes are high and the odds are stacked against you, that will give you unshakable confidence. You will know for a fact that if you lost everything tomorrow...
Confidence is key to everything. If you're confident you go do it, if you're confident that you believe it that much, it will happen. It will get attracted in your life. People will get misjudged. People get anxiety because they're thinking of what other people are going to think about them rather than them being themselves for what they want to be. Why would you want to think about someone else when it's your life? Go and live it. And guess what? If they give two shits, they don't. They really don't. Live what you want.
You would be okay. That even if you got kicked on your ass and had to start...
And live how you want. And become who you want. Because that's who you need to be in order to be successful at anything. You need to change your whole mindset, your whole uplifting energy to your back of your head. And then that, there's no negativity. It goes, wow. Just brainstorms. One day or day one. I always pick start doing. How can I better myself today? How can I better myself tomorrow? How can I do this better? How can I accomplish this in 90 days? How can I get close to God? How can I do all that? Thinking.
start over from zero, that you have what it takes to get back up. And as a result, you're going to take more risks. You won't be afraid to try new things. Sometimes you'll just say, I'll figure it out, and embark on what everyone else thinks is impossible. That type of confidence makes you a force to be reckoned with.
When nobody believed in me, I didn't listen to them because I knew who I was all along.
Me neither.
When people told me I was a bad businessman.
Told me that.
Look at me now. I'm not a follower. I'm not going to listen to people that's never done anything in their life and never took no chances or no risks to tell me what I can and what I can't do.
Pretty soon you win. Pretty soon you have the courage and the heart and the dedication and the mindset.
Life is going to work out perfectly. All the right things are going to happen. All the right people are going to come. And all the wrong people are going to leave. You're going to have a beautiful home that brings you peace. And you're going to have a dynamic career that gives you purpose. You're going to wake up next to the love of your life and spill sweet words over morning coffee. You're going to have slow Sundays and wholesome holidays. Your art is going to be impactful, and you're going to be recognized for your devotion. You're going to travel and see the world, and you're going to encounter incredible people along the way. You're going to be seen for who you are and appreciated for all that you do.
You shouldn't worry about criticism from someone that you would never ask advice from. That quote, and it hit me when I was like 38 years old. It was only a couple years ago. Wish I'd heard that when I was 15. Because we care so much about what people think of us and what they say about us.
What did I just say?
Most of the time it's people that we would never ask for advice from. And it's hard to wrap your mind around that because at our core, we want to be seen and understood. We also want to be liked.
Yep. Confident people don't need to prove they're right. Confident people don't shrink when others shine. Confident people don't waste time comparing. They know their worth without proving others wrong.
Boom.
They celebrate others because...
Also learn how to know your worth in life. Because when you know your worth, you're like, well, I don't need anyone. I just need myself. I need to better myself. How am I going to better myself? If I stay alone 24 hours a day by myself, I'm going to improve. If I run, I'm going to improve. If I write, I'm going to improve. If I post on social media, I'm going to improve on it. If I speak to a camera, I'm going to improve. If I want to improve my speech, how do I do that? By speaking. Doing the actions it takes to get to the next step. The small things is what you're missing. And that's why people avoid the small things when it's the small things that make the big things happen. Like people who smoke, people who party, people who do all that. They have bad habits for a reason. And I'm just like, well, what was your reason? Your only reason is because you couldn't be yourself. Because you're trying to follow the crowd on stuff that doesn't help your life. It doesn't help you grow. It doesn't help your personality because you're not that person. You're not that guy. Stop trying to act cool. And be yourself. Be you. And that's the biggest thing you ever got to do. You got to work on yourself 24/7. Cut out it all. And just make a better you.
It doesn't take away from them.
Make a better and better, stronger than you. And learn your own mind in the space that you have. Because that's what really is the thing what matters. Learning you.
They compete only with who they were yesterday. As the saying goes, insecurity is loud. Confidence is quiet.
Yes.
How do you build self-confidence? Get away from the people who will tear you down. There's enough of that. Muhammad Ali, I am the greatest. There is no one better than me. It's a difference between hubris and ego and false pride. It's just...
I used to have people who put me down all the time, right? And I just stayed away from them. That's why I had to stay with myself. Because people were putting me down on my dreams because they're bigger than what people would think. So I had to remove myself from them. Yeah, it's family, but what you got to understand is it's my life. I live once. If I want to do something and make something of myself, I'm going to do it no matter what. Even if every single back's turned and my back's not turned, I'll still do it because it's just me. It's making me happy. You got to risk it. it's either this works out or it works out because there's no other option. And that's what you're gonna do. Have no backup plans.
Finding yourself in quiet, silent moments. I put it down on a list. It's right beside.
You gotta force yourself to win in life. You gotta force yourself to do stuff you don't want to do, and you just do it to get ahead.
My mirror, right? About all the things that make me who I am.
But enjoy the process, because the process is what I wish I documented when I was first starting out. Because that would have been cool to watch. The process of me becoming me and how I improved from then to now. I used to be shy. I used to not be able to talk to anyone. I used to just lock myself in a room and just struggle making conversation. Now look what I'm doing. I'm speaking on stream. I'm literally filming a YouTube video and literally building my confidence by pushing myself out the limit, my comfort zone, and I'm actually enjoying it because I'm being myself. I'm speaking from the heart. Always do it.
Because I make enough mistakes, and the newspapers will recognize it, and people around me will recognize it, and they'll tear me down. And pretty soon I'll begin to believe it.
And that's what people don't do enough of. They don't listen to their journey. They listen to everybody else's shit.
In order to become the person that you say you want to become, you got to live like the person you say you want to become. Simple as that. You say you want to be an artist, you need to draw every single day and paint. You feel me?
My self-belief comes from my work ethic, my focus on the game, my ability to...
A lot of guys work like that.
Yeah, but they think they do. A lot of people wake up, they make their way to where...
Speaking of artists... Hello? There's little drawings I just do. But that's it, doing every day. Just do another drawing. Just do another drawing. Just do weird drawings. But it's not weird because it's what you imagine. Someone else might be out there who's never ever imagined what that actually is. But that's a bird on a unicorn. It's just stuff like that. Makes you imagine. It's literally, you gotta be you.
They have to go, they exercise, they leave the gym and it's done. Maybe they might go back and it's done again. But for me, I wake up, I drink water, I stretch, I begin freeing the frame and just be loosening my body.
It's all about practice. If you keep doing it every single day, then you could get better at it.
Don't have distractions if it does not involve the fight.
So if I do art, and if I draw, I'm gonna get better at art.
Business, it does not involve me. I listen to people when they leave, they want to go home to their kid, they want to go home to their wife, they want to go home to their comfort. This is my comfort. I don't want to be nowhere else. The only thing I like to do to unwind is count my profits from the fight business. I talk the talk and I walk the walk and it's just grown and grown and grown.
Stay small enough long enough and you'll be big enough soon enough. Stay small enough long enough and you'll be big enough soon enough.
We often think that to reach financial freedom, you need to earn more. Earning money doesn't actually make you better with money. It's about how you manage what you make.
When the money comes, it comes. What you find is that it's not hard to make money. Once you start making money, you learn how to make money because you understand. Money is no longer the thing that you think it was when you get to it. But getting to it, to get that understanding, you lose the pack. I want it here. And because it didn't show up here, I gotta go figure out a new thing to do that's gonna give it to me here. And they gotta recycle, like...
Ladies focus.
Yes, you're never completing anything.
Let's say you want something really bad, and you keep trying, and you keep trying, and you keep trying, and on the 10th try, you don't get it still. And then you say, okay, it must be a sign that I need to stop doing what I need to do. But what if you didn't know that on your 11th try,
your 11th try could always work out.
You would have made it. You would have made it happen and got what you wanted to get. So I feel like persistence is important because if you really, truly love something and you truly believe, you should just do it for the love. And you don't get to where you're going, you still were doing something you love. So persistence is very important, for sure.
The most powerful tool they have, which is their mouth. The words that come out of your mouth, that's your most powerful tool for personal transformation. Take a piece of paper and write down, I am, and then put down next to it what you want to be. So you can say, I am wealthy.
I am worthy of wealth. Not someday, but right now, exactly as I am. I open my hands, my heart, and my mind to receive abundance in all its forms.
Yes.
My income grows steadily and consistently, expanding beyond what I once thought possible. Opportunities are drawn to me effortlessly. The right doors open at the right time. I am financially abundant, and that abundance flows freely into every area of my life. I release all worry about money. I rest easy, knowing that prosperity is always moving toward me. I deserve to thrive. I was built for abundance. Wealth is my natural state. I receive with gratitude. I grow with confidence. I live in the knowing that more than enough is already on its way. Money comes to me in expected and unexpected ways. I welcome it all. My financial future is bright, secure, and overflowing. And it begins right now.
If you see it and you feel it and you believe it, you are having this wave of emotion and the aggression because you're frustrated with knowing your potential, but you're just not there yet. And as long as you have a plan and systems and action, you will get there.
Every time you want to strengthen your desire, think about what you desire. What is it you desire? Think about it frequently. So you want to go over what you desire, either verbal or mental.
What's the worst advice you've ever received?
Be realistic.
Nice. That's good. That's a good one.
95% of every decision you make is subconscious. It's automatic. It's based entirely on who you think you are. So when you don't believe that you're the type of person that makes 10K a month, your brain files that away and makes sure you act accordingly. You don't rise to the level of your potential. You live down to the level of your belief system. Most people spend their entire lives waiting for it to feel realistic, waiting for permission to believe that it can happen.
That's exactly what happened when I didn't have confidence. When I just locked in away. And I didn't even speak. Didn't even speak to anyone. I didn't have it. I didn't have control. Spoke down on myself. Now I changed, and I speak up on myself because I know who I am.
But it never does. Not.
But that's only because I've been studying who I am.
Until you decide it first. You don't get what you work for. You get what you believe that you deserve.
The whole idea of being an entrepreneur, I say that to anybody listening to this, is you're buying your freedom. You're working really hard to one day have financial freedom. It's not about the greed of money. It's about the greed of wanting to be free. And that's what I think. And so I do things that I really enjoy, and I look at my schedule each week with Nancy, who runs it, and I say, no, I don't want to do that, don't want to do that, don't want to do that. Let's do this, do this, do this. Why? Because I can. And I wish everybody gets to that place. There's nothing worse than feeling that you're enslaved and doing something you don't want to do. You're not in that situation. I'm not. And I wish everybody achieves in their life freedom.
Thank you for watching the video. I'll catch you in the next one. And see you in the next one. Peace.